The Eugene 4J School District says a 10-year-old state law is contributing to low test scores. Those scores released this week could ultimately impact funding to the district. KVAL's Gabrielle Bowman spoke with the district and state legislatures to get their reasoning.
House Bill 2655 allows any student in Oregon to opt out of state testing, which the district says is impacting score results. Senator Mike McLean, who voted against the bill, says tests should be a part of the school system because they help students evolve.
If you're going to be participating in Oregon public schools, and you need to have a sense of responsibilities too, of what that means is you're going to have a test.
However, Representative Suzanne McLean, who voted in favor of the bill, said in a statement, quote, "I believe the standardized test is not the best measurement. Many colleges no longer require test scores for admission. Grades, projects, presentations, apprenticeships, internships, other signs of knowledge, and well-rounded education are all a part of the story. There are reasons for students not to take certain tests, including timing. Skill development is different for each student. One test and the type of test it gives you results that are hard to compare," unquote. House Bill 2655 is not the only legislation that comes into play. The Every Student Succeeds Act requires 95% participation. This federal rule says that every state needs to assess at least 95% of all of its students and students in each subgroup.
The way that the state deals with folks who don't take the test, that essentially at a certain level they are counted as not proficient. So if you didn't take the test, it's counted as a not proficient.
In turn, the overall score for each district is affected by the participation rate. McIver says the state's accountability stems from a recent Senate bill that was passed in June. Senate Bill 141 requires schools and districts that receive the state school fund to measure student outcomes, develop targets, and use interim assessments in math and language arts. With this bill, if districts do not meet the state-required proficiency, the Oregon Department of Education can take control over a portion of funding from their state school fund and student investment account and reallocate it to help students improve. ODE released its 2024-25 standardized test report in early October. Reporting in Eugene, I am Gabrielle Bowman.